We all want a strong relationship that'll last a lifetime, but most of us are never really taught how to achieve that. Hi viewers, and welcome back to Bestie. Whether you've been dating your partner for 6 months or have been married for 6 years, maintaining a healthy relationship takes continuous effort. Every relationship is different, and yes, none of them are perfect. But there are ways to make your relationship stronger and last longer. In today's video, we'll tell you what they are. From respecting each other, being affectionate, communicating, eating a meal together to surprising each other and more. Watch until the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. Ask questions beyond just, "How was your day?" At the end of a long day, we tend to mentally check out of our lives and, consequently, our relationships. We rely on standard questions like, "How was your day?" But because we hear the question so often, many of us will reflexly just respond with the bare minimum. "Fine, how was yours?" This does nothing to improve your connection and can actually damage it because you're losing the opportunity to regularly connect in a small way. If your initial "How was your day?" doesn't spark much conversation, try asking creative follow-up questions. What made you smile today? Or what was the most challenging part of your day? You'll be amazed at the answers you'll get, with the added benefit of gaining greater insight into your significant other. What's the most common question that you can ask your partner every day? Tell us quickly down below in the comment section. Number 2. Create a weekly ritual to check in with each other. It can be short or long, but it begins with asking each other what worked and what didn't work about the previous week. You can also talk about what can be done to improve things this coming week. Additionally, use this opportunity to get on the same page with your schedules. You can plan a date night and talk about what you'd like to see happen in the coming days, weeks, and months in your relationship. Without the intentional temperature check, needs could go unmet and resentment can build. Number 3. Respect each other. One of the most important rules to keep a relationship strong is to treat your loved one with respect. You have to respect your partner's time, heart, character, and of course, their trust if you expect to receive the same back. Keep in mind that these are a multitude of actions that can reduce the feeling of respect given or received. These include name-calling, secretly checking your partner's phone, making ultimatums, or threatening to end the relationship. Always avoid such behavior as it will 100% make things harder instead of helping you both. Number 4. Express your appreciation. Comfort tends to make us overlook our partner's acts of kindness. To put it honestly, your partner doesn't have to fill your gas tank or buy your favorite ice cream. They choose to. And your acknowledgement of this type of effort will reinforce your partner to be thoughtful and remind you to feel thankful. Number 5. Be affectionate. It's so easy to fall into a rut and forget about showing affection towards each other. It might even get to the point where you stop hugging or kissing simply because you're both busy. But these things are so important that it's definitely worth turning them into a habit and doing them more often. It can be simple things like holding hands when out for a walk, offering them a warm hug, or giving an impromptu back massage. Small gestures of physical affection can help maintain your emotional and physical connection. Interested yet? Make sure you join our millions of followers and hit that subscribe button for all of our great bestie content. Number 6. Never compare. Usually, people tend to compare their lives with others. Social media is only adding to this problem, making a lot of people unhappy. The portrayed happy life is not usually as happy as it looks. The happiest and strongest couples avoid comparing their relationship altogether. They understand that sometimes fights happen, sometimes their relationship can be worse than others. But they focus on mending and bettering their connection instead of dreaming about someone else. Next time you feel like comparing what you have to someone else, remember why you fell in love with your partner in the first place. Number 7. Remember the small things. Another way to strengthen your relationship is to truly listen to what your significant other is saying and talk about it in the future. If your partner mentions something important coming up, take note on your calendar and remember to ask about it the day of. The fact that you're able to refer back to topics and details your partner spoke about is one that will touch them. Overall, it's the little things that mean the most, and there's no better way of showing this than starting now. Number 8. Communicate. Communication is key. It's one of the most important qualities of a healthy relationship. However, not everyone knows how to communicate properly or even at all. Happy couples have this game down. They vocalize their love for one another, saying "I love you" often and offering compliments. They also discuss the bad instead of sweeping issues under the rug. In order to move forward and grow, you need to be able to truly talk about your feelings. No matter how awkward or uncomfortable it feels, it'll make for a long-lasting and fulfilling relationship. Number 9. Let go of the past. A culprit for many potential arguments and the underlying issue for future ones, the past doesn't always stay there. And it's difficult to move forward when you're still thinking about it. If you find yourself dwelling on the past, it might be a sign to take a step back and consider why. Are you naturally less forgiving, or is what happened something you can't forgive? By focusing on the reason for this reoccurring feeling, you'll find more clarity within yourself and what you want from your relationship with your partner. Number 10. Know when to apologize. Sometimes being right isn't as important as being compassionate. Conflicts with your significant other will vary. Not every argument is a challenge that needs to be won. Don't get us wrong, we aren't telling you to take the blame for everything, but to decide which battles are worth fighting for. Although there's glory in knowing you're right, there's maturity in apologizing during an argument. Number 11. Eat a meal together. While it doesn't have to be fancy, sharing a meal, even if it's just splitting a bagel before you head off to work, can be a beneficial habit. When you eat a meal together, you're interacting instead of mentally being somewhere else. While you eat, you can talk about your day, your next vacation, dreams, and goals. No matter what meal it is, eating together will allow the two of you to stay connected and enjoy each other's company. While eating a meal together is good for your relationship, it's better to eat a meal which is healthy. Learn more about the healthiest foods by watching 10 Best Foods to Eat on a Diet. Now, back to simple habits that will give you a long-lasting relationship. Number 12. Quality time, not quantity. It's about quality over quantity. It doesn't matter how much time you and your partner spend together. The most important part is about the quality of this time. There's a huge difference between having dinner at a table while talking about your day at work versus having dinner while sitting on the couch watching the latest episode of The Voice. It's fine to zone out together and enjoy distractions, but it's crucial to make sure you two are still engaging and spending quality time to maintain a deep connection. Number 13. Keep surprising each other. You can't expect every day of your relationship to be meaningful or exciting, but you can get into a habit of surprising each other in small ways. Little gestures of kindness speak volumes. This might include making coffee for each other in the morning, picking up their favorite takeout on the way home, or doing one of their chores, especially if your partner's stressed out or sick. Gestures like these show that you're paying attention to each other. They can be easily sprinkled into your lives on a more regular basis to make your connection stronger. Number 14. Stop blaming your partner for everything that's wrong. It's tempting to blame your partner when you feel angry, disappointed, bored, betrayed, or stressed out about your relationship. The next step is seeing your mate as the one who must change for the relationship to improve. That's a cop-out. Trying to improve your partner puts them on the defense and casts you in a negative light. The result? Nobody changes. Nobody takes responsibility. Everyone is unhappy, and making your partner the bad guy means ignoring the 90% that's good. Change yourself. When you address your own flaws and seek the best in your companion, magic happens. Optimism increases. Your partner feels better because they feel appreciated, not chastised. And you both feel motivated to change in ways that lead to even more joy. Number 15. Pick the right time to argue. Don't start potentially tough talks if you're not well rested and well fed. Hunger and fatigue can unleash nasty remarks and dark thoughts. Ban booze for the same reason. Save it for when you're celebrating. Don't ever try to deal with serious marital issues if you have one eye on something else. Turn off the TV, the phone, the laptop. If you're distracted or going out the door, pick another time to talk. You can't resolve conflicts on the fly. While these habits can make your relationship stronger, it's very important to know when it's time to move on. Learn what we're talking about by watching 17 warning signs you're in a toxic relationship, or 13 signs you're being used in a relationship. Go ahead and watch one or both of these videos if you want to stay away from bad relationships. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Let us know in the comments below.